Hey budget besties, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shawnee and I'm sharing my journey to financial freedom $1 at a time. Around here, we don't compare, we don't judge, we just mind our money and keep it real. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and tap that like button, drop a comment and subscribe. It's a free way to help other people find this space. In today's video, we're going to be cash stuffing a total of $785. So let's get started. And we are starting with the cash wallet. So I am going to start with my change. I am going to also go ahead and link my fetch code. And thank you for those who have been utilizing my code and helping me to get some extra points. Thank you so much. Let's put our change up in here. We're also going to pull out our $1 bills and our fives. The fives I am going to set aside. I have a savings challenge for this that I'm waiting on. And before you say, girl, you're supposed to be saving money, I got it very discounted and I am not complaining. So I'm going to take these and put it to the side as well as these $1 bills, okay? So in groceries, we have $40 left over. We're going to actually use that into today's cash stuffing, so we'll set that to the side. In gas, didn't do too much driving. I got an extra $5. We'll put this $5 over here to the side. I have $30 left in gas. We're also going to roll that over because remember, I have to pay myself back for the water heater. All right, so in groceries, I am going to stuff the typical $250. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, and a 40. And we just need a $10 bill. My groceries vary, so that's why I have not bumped it up or down because sometimes I spend it all and sometimes I don't need a whole lot. So I would rather be safe than sorry, okay? And we're going to put this in here. And if you're curious why I didn't roll over the money that I had over there, for me, that money no longer exists for this wallet because I had 2 weeks to spend it and that opportunity has passed. So as far as I'm concerned, that money was money that would have otherwise been sitting in my bank account and I would have spent it on something else. And I'm just putting it to the side, if that makes sense. In gas, I am adding $20, $40, $45, $50. And we are done. I'm not adding to anything else in here because I don't need to spend or eat out right now because I spent $3,000 as the year started. Okay, that's my last time saying that. All right, we're going to take this and get it out the way. We are going to hop on over to my funeral binder. In my funeral binder, we are starting with, looks like car insurance. So in car insurance, why am I singing? So in car insurance, I am adding a $100 bill here. It's the only one I have. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. So we need one. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 600. We need 150 more, and we will have what we need for May. So let's just give ourselves credit. I know a lot of people don't like the tracker system. I don't like the coloring, but I like the tracking. And in order for me to track it, I have to color it, right? The tracking just shows me progress. I just like to see where my progress is. The visual helps me to keep going. All right, so we are hopping next to car maintenance, and we are adding $25 here if I can get the money out. So we're going to take this 20 and this last $5 bill here. And now we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 260, $270 in car maintenance. And that's amazing. I'm happy about that. And we're skipping back to, well, not too much of a skip, but we're hopping over here to Verizon. And in Verizon, I am adding a $20 bill. And in Verizon, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. So we have 260, and I added $20. If you are new to the channel, I am preparing myself for, I guess you could just say, motherhood. I decided to wait later in life. I was more of like a career girl, and I have done everything I wanted to do. I've traveled, I'm where I want to be in my career, and I'm still climbing, and I feel more financially secure to do so. And I don't have to, feel ashamed about leaving kids at somebody's house because I want to go out and do XYZ. I've already done those things. All right. So now we're hopping back to utilities. And in utilities, I am adding $20 to this as well. And now we have 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. 2, 20, 40. 2, 40. And the same reason for this, I'm just creating a buffer. I don't even know if I even explained it for Verizon, but I'm creating a buffer so that when I do go out on maternity leave, because you don't get your full check, when you run out of vacation time. And I just want to make sure all my bills are paid while I'm out without having to really tap into the paycheck that I am receiving. I have opted to add an additional 20%, and so I pay extra out of my check. So when I am out on maternity leave and run out of PTO, I will get paid 80 versus the 60% that I typically would have gotten paid. Now we're hopping back to renewals, and it's getting 20 as well. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 230, 35, 235. And we are giving ourselves credit here. I feel like I haven't given myself enough credit. I need to go back and check this. Did we say 235? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Okay, 215. So I said it wrong. So actually I need to color off another one. There we go. And I actually need $285. And I said December, but I went on the website today, and actually my certification is due in November. So I need to make sure I have the $285 for that. But we are done with our funeral binder. We're going to take this and get it out the way. Okay, so we are hopping over to my Stay Ready binder, and let's see what we got going on here. So in my Stay Ready binder, we're going to add some money to rainy day, okay? So looks like I am needing to add a total of, let's see, 20, 40, 60, $70 in here. And give me a second. I feel like I need to add something else. Okay, so in addition to the 70 I added from my wallet, I'm also adding $120. And this $120 is the remainder for Valentine's Day. I already bought the Valentine's Day gift for my mom. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. I think that's what I need to add. And I know next year I don't need that much for Valentine's Day. And so we have paid myself back the $190, so I owe $0. So that's correct. So let's just make sure, okay? So now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. Uh-oh. 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. 3, 10, 15. 315, is that what I'm supposed to have? Okay, maybe I can't count. Let's try this again. Hold on. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. 20, 40, 60, 83. 10, 20, 30, 35. Okay, that's what I was looking for. 335. So we no longer owe rainy day. So let's go ahead and put this in here and take this I owe you sticky note off, okay? All right, so next I am hopping back to my Vision and I am adding $20. And in Vision, I have a total of $30. And we're going to give ourselves some credit. And I'm not going to pay the Vision back from the water heater situation. I'm just going to tap into my health spending account. Even though I save money for a Vision appointment, it's fine. Things will work out how they're supposed to. In miscellaneous, I am adding $20. I owe this category money as well. So we'll worry about that when we get enough rollover to help fund it. But for right now, all it has in the actual envelope is the $20, okay? In total, I want to say I owe $240. Manifestation, I also owe money to, but today we are adding 20. In total in the envelope, we have 40. And I think I owe this like $180. Yeah, I owe it $180. Returning to leave will be the next thing that I pay back, and I owe it $225. And so now that rainy day is settled from what I owe it, we'll go back to maternity leave. And I don't know why I hopped on over to maternity leave because we're not stuffing maternity leave, but I do owe it money. All right, so that is it with staying ready. We're going to take this and get it out the way. Next up, I am hopping over to my YOLO binder. And we are only adding to, looks like just one category. So shopping. I want to thank Cash and Calling. She told me that when I go over maternity or when I get pregnant, just to buy sizes up. That way I can use the clothes again. As opposed to, I guess, buying maternity clothes. So thank you for that tip. So I'm adding $20 to shopping. And now it has 50, 70, 90, 100, and 110. Let's give ourselves a little credit. Make us feel like we did something real big. And since that is it with the YOLO binder, we're going to hop on over to our very last binder and then close out the cash stuffing. Last but not least, we're hopping over to the Reclaiming My Joy binder. I am planning to be a holiday girl, so I am saving. So we are done with Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. I have not purchased a Mother's Day gift yet, but the Valentine's Day gift has been purchased. Skipping Father's Day, and we are starting on Halloween, and we're going to add his first $10 in here. I don't even know really what to say for Halloween because I don't really know what one does on Halloween. I'm thinking more so buying candy and maybe decorations like for the neighborhood or whatever to make it look super pretty, but I don't know. I'm thinking more so just make sure I have some candy for the kids or whatever, because this year they decided to, be ringing on doors. And I've been living here, this will be the 6th year, and nobody had ever rung doorbells before. I'm like, I ain't got no candy. And so I felt bad, and I was the lady with the dark house. I kept my lights off to make it seem like I wasn't home. I know, that's bad. I'm doing better in 2026. Next, I'm adding this last 20 to Thanksgiving, and it's all that it has. Thanksgiving for me, if we decide to cook, of course, this money will go towards food. If not, if I go back to my cousin's house this year, I'm going to still buy something to prepare, and whatever's left over, I'll just figure out where to put it. So we're just going to color in one little leafy. And I think that is it. All right, you guys. So we're going to close this on up and get it out the way. If you've made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you for real. So go ahead and tap that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's a free way to show me some love and help the channel to grow. If you've missed any previous videos, no worries. Links will be in the description and in the cards throughout this video. I'll be back next week for another cash stuffing video. And until next time, mind your money $1 at a time. I'm clocking out. Peace.